dear friends, my dear gods, my dear masters, welcome to the today's session, Holistic Wellness Program. The day 17 we are going through. Before commencing the session, my sincere pranams to my beloved Guruji, Brahmarshi Patriji, my great pranams to my Grand Master, Mother Babaji, my sincere pranams to Swarnamala Patri Amma. So, my dear friends, my dear masters, today let's look at what is the schedule of the programs, the flow of the program. Firstly, we'll be doing a deeper meditation, Anapanasati meditation with the melodious music. We'll go into the deep level of consciousness. We'll be doing deeper meditation, in-depth meditation. Afterwards, the part of our spiritual wisdom will be sharing with you about the acceptance, the quality of acceptance. And part of the holistic lifestyle, today we will learn about what are the alternative therapies, alternative treatments available other than the Western method. We'll try to understand that in detail. And last, we'll try to understand a part of home remedies today. We'll try to learn about how to cure asthma. That is one of the worst, the dreadful disease which are related to the respiratory organs, respiratory disease, we can say, friends. So these are the topics of today, friends. So now, before going to start our Anapanasati meditation, let's do some Om chanting 10 times. Then we can enter into the deep meditation state. The Om chanting will definitely help you to go into the much more deeper meditation today. Right. So to do the Om chanting, everyone has to sit straight, your the back erected, the neck and the back and everything in one single line. It should be in a straight line. Okay. And you can remove the spectacles, not required. Yes. Put the chin mudra. Have a chin mudra like this. We keep on the eyes. Okay. Keep in the lap. Right. So we'll be chanting Om mantra 1, 2, 3 like that 10 times, and then we'll go to the deep meditation state today. Right. So before chanting the mantra, take a deep breathing once, and then start chanting mantra. That's much better. Okay. So that will help you to elaborate the mantra. The length of the mantra will be much better if you take a deep breathing and do it. That's always better. Okay. Right. Yes, friends. So let's start. Number 1. Om. Just observe your natural breath for a second. Always take a deep breathing and then do the chanting. While doing chanting this mantra, by chanting the mantra, your focus should be completely on your breath, otherwise on your chanting. You should not have any other thoughts in the mind. Avoid the thoughts completely. Make your mind empty and do this chanting. That will give you the profound effect on your meditation, further meditation, what you want to practice today. Right? Second time, take a deep breathing. Oh. Stop the breath. 1 second. Always sit in the erected mode and have no seriousness on the face. So it means smiley face, happy face. Take a deep breath. Om. The Om chanting is the source of the creation, the entire Brahmand, the whole universe. The Om chanting, Om sound. From that, the whole universe started the creation. It's powerful mantra, the universal mantra, the mantra of the gods. Take a deep breathing, take a deep breath. Om. Relax, relax. Just up to the breath. Match the breath. Yes. Fifth time. Take a deep breathing. Om. Final 2 times, last 2 times. So the breath. Just be with your breath. Take a deep breathing. Om. This mantra has to be chanted. The great relaxation in the body and mind. Never do it with any kind of stress. Do it so relaxedly, so harmoniously, so peaceful, so tranquil, the great tranquility. If you do that kind of mantra, Om chanting mantra, you will get abundant energy gets created within you. The abundant vibrations goes inside the physical body is going to cure multiple diseases. That's the power of Om chanting. And also, it's going to increase your concentration levels, focus, everything. That's how you get highest amount of the deepest state of meditation. After doing this Om mantra, your state of meditation will be much more deeper. Right. Last time, friends, last time, take a deep breathing. Oh, just observe the breath. Beautiful natural breath. Okay. Okay, friends. Take your both hands must be placed on your eyes for 2 seconds. Yes. Okay, friends. Open your eyes. Come to the normal. Yes. So we've done wonderful chanting now, home chanting. Now let's go to the Anapanasati meditation. Before that, what are the prerequisites every day we need to repeat? Let's repeat it again. So you need to make yourself comfortable, physically comfortable asana, that is, there is Sukha asana, you must take it. That means Sukhasana. Sukhasana is more than enough. No need of Padmasana, no need of any kind of a difficult asana. Let us fix straight. As much as possible, don't sit on the bare floor. Directly don't sit on the floor. You should have a mat. If you are sitting on the floor, you should have a mat. Always try to sit on the mat when you are sitting on the floor. Otherwise, it will ground your energy always. Now, sit on the even on the chair, on the sofa, wherever, right? So what you need to do, sit straight, back erected, your back and your head, everything must be in a straight line. Okay, right. So make your room darker as much as possible, and also so have no sounds. No sounds will enter from outside. Sit from the same place every day. Sit from the same place and start practicing meditation, which will be much powerful. And have one glass of water. Remove your spectacles. Remove spectacles. Now, finally, clasp your fingers. Fingers into fingers. That's called clasping hands. Keep on your thighs. And the both legs must cross. Both foot must touch each other at the end, at one point at least. Right? Like this. Touch your legs. Let's cross your legs like this and keep it down. Right. So now, finally, gently close your eyes. All of us, gently close your eyes. Arms in, gently, smoothly, softly. Close your eyes, relaxingly. There's no urgency. There's nothing urgency here. It's just the peace, as much as peace as possible. On creating the peace inside. You're supposed to create the more and more peace. That's more essential. Just start observing now. Start observing your natural breath, which is going in, which is coming out. Go on up to the breath. That's all. Just go on up to the breath. Ujjwasa, Niswasa. In breathing, out breathing. Be with them. Just be with them. It's beautiful, simple, yet powerful meditation. The simplest meditation. Be with your natural breath now. Sit comfortably. Have a focus on your breath. All your energies must be focusing on breath observation. That's all. That's all you need to do. Do not entertain any thoughts in your mind. You get any thoughts, cut the thoughts right away. Come back to the breath all the time. Keep cutting the breaths. Keep cutting your thoughts. Do not travel with your thoughts. Avoid them. Make it empty. Make it empty as much as possible. Your mind must become absolutely empty. Once the mind they become empty, your soul energy, your soul consciousness gets transferred to your physical body. The mind is an obstacle for the physical body to acquire, to get charged with the great amount of soul energy. Soul energy is infinite in nature. It's got an infinite capacity. Everything can be achieved through the soul energy if you are able to access it. In order to access the soul energy, soul consciousness, we need to switch off our mind, conscious mind. Same time, no intellect, switch off everything. Just to be with your the inner consciousness. Get in touch with your soul energy, the inner consciousness that provides you, that ensures everything gets fulfilled in your life at right time, in the right manner, with the right occasions, the right situations. Everything comes around you automatically. You don't need to force anybody. You don't need to beg anybody. You yourself is a king. Your soul itself is the infinite capacity. You are the king. You are no more beggar. You can start creating whatever you wish to. That is the power you have. You have the power for creation. You are a powerful creator on this earth planet. It is given to you by Almighty. But we never realized. We failed to realize ourselves. Now through meditation, we start realizing ourselves. That is the path of meditation. Through the path of meditation, I start realizing myself little by little, in this life, next life, after so many lives, continuous practice of meditation, I start realizing myself, my real power, my real form, my true form. I will, I shall try understanding it. I shall try experiencing it. That is the greatness of meditation. This only can be done by meditation, nothing else in this universe, in this cosmos. In order to fulfill your own inner quest, in order to realize of your own true form, one and only the powerful and the brilliant technique or a tool that is gifted by Almighty, our great saints and sages, which is called meditation. Be with your natural breath, my dear friends. Be with your natural, simple breath. Go on, observe it.
Ekmeva
Pause for 20 seconds. Final one. Very fresh. Lift. Be with your natural breath. Seconds, 30 seconds. Be with your natural breath. Nice. Final 10 seconds, last 10 seconds. Be with your natural breath. Last 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly place your both hands on your eyes for 5 more seconds. Slowly, gently touch your eyes with your both hands. Keep for 5 seconds. 5 seconds more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly come back. Slowly come back to the normal. Yes, friends, slowly come back. Come to the body awareness and surrounding awareness slowly. Nothing to speed up or no hastiness, no hasty required. After doing meditation, you must be so peaceful. Slowly, we have to come back to the body awareness. Because we already acquired a lot of energy, a lot of cosmic energy we receive. So we have to act with the so-called awareness. The awareness and slow movement in the beginning. After the meditation, you have to come out slowly, always. Right. Yes, friends, we have done wonderful meditation till now, my dear friends. So let's all clap for ourselves, no? Clap for ourselves for the deep meditation which we have done. Let's clap. Appreciate ourselves, right? Thank you so much. Right. So, my dear friends, today the wisdom we are going to share. Let's discuss about the very important concept, spiritual concept, so spiritual wisdom, that is the nature of acceptance, the acceptance quality, basically. The acceptance quality, my dear friends, is very highly important in order to make us happy and lead the happy life and joyful life on this earth planet. You want to live a joyful and blissful and happy life on this earth planet, we must need the quality of acceptance. What kind of acceptance? Where to accept? Whom to accept? When to accept? How to accept? All these are the important parameters. Of course, we need to understand deeply about all these things. Then we can lead a peaceful life, or a happy life, or a joyful life. Otherwise, we are always suffering. Suffering with what? Unnecessary issues, not the real issues. There is no real issue at all for you, because You are not belong to this physical world itself, friends. We all belong to the spirit world. We just come here and take an experience, proper experience on this earth planet, and then we depart. That's what we say. We're all, the world is a stage. We're all the mere actors. We struct and fume and do our part and depart. That is the statement by Shakespeare. So try to understand, friends. So you all come here for a great experience, for a great blissful life. We want to have, always we want to lead a blissful and great life on this earth planet. That's the purpose of our birth itself. The purpose of every human birth is to lead a blissful life and happy life on this earth planet, not to suffer with anything. So especially, no need to suffer because you are provided abundantly. The reason is within you, unknowingly, without your own awareness, for your own ignorance, basically, within you already the God exists. Within you, that omni-powerful, omnipotent, so-called the soul consciousness already exists within you. Then what else is lacking for you? What is lacking within you? Just understand, try to understand. Are you not powerful? Are you not having the great, the so-called the infinite power, the infinite potential, the omnipotent, that soul consciousness, that godly consciousness, that almighty, the Purnatma, right? Everything exists within you. Already it is provided to you. The Almighty is Almighty, or God, is so loving and compassionate, always is kind enough to all of us. That is why we are already provided with everything. We are not left alone here. Nobody is alone, friends. Only the mind makes a gimmick. Mind makes a magic and gimmick, and it misleads you sometimes. Because the mind is programmed, the mind is learned from the earth planet. Mind is not gifted by, mind is not given by, or mind is not inculcated or programmed by Almighty. Your conscious mind, your own physical mind, the active mind, thinking mind, you acquired on this earth planet. With your own parenting, schooling, and surrounding friends, the association, companion, friendship, and leading life with many people, and working for a particular company, having a different friendship, different friends around you, the different, the kind of a neighborhood, with all these things, you are going to develop your own so-called conscious mind, so-called parent, the physical mind. So that is going to dictate your life. That is going to overpower your soul itself, in fact. So, friends, all of us, many of the people, how they became basically is how their life is miserable. First of all, their life is miserable because their own conscious mind, which is not a evolved one. Conscious mind is not evolved. It is just a thinking mind or a physical mind. It's a working mind. It's not supposed to guide your life. But all of us leading the life in a such a way that your own conscious mind is driving every second, every minute of your life. That is where you are getting into the errors. You are getting into the too many problems. That's what leading your own life in towards destruction, towards the bad habits, towards the all negative elements. So that's how you never lead to any successful life, and all the time you will be leading towards the unhealthy life. You will be leading towards the disease life. That means getting a lot of diseases, right? So a lot of different kind of diseases getting into your physical body. For all these things, who is the reason? What is the reason behind it? Because you are listening to your own conscious mind. You are listening to your conscious mind all the time, but it is not evolved. It doesn't have so much wisdom. It doesn't have so much wisdom. It is not as it is not evolved and doesn't have sufficient wisdom with it. Maybe it has some wisdom. What kind of wisdom it is? Physical wisdom, the physical intellect. You're a doctor, of course. You're a doctor. You know everything about your so-called medical science and everything. You learned it, but what for it is useful? Is just to you're going to apply it on the outer world. You're going to apply, and maybe you try to do some kind of a surgeries and kind of a something to other people. But for yourself, for your own so-called, for your own enrichment, for your own soul enrichment, it doesn't useful. It never be useful, friends, because it's a physical wisdom. It's a physical intellect. It is not the spiritual wisdom. It's not the spiritual intellect at all. So that's how. So day-to-day life, my dear friends, we are running or we are conducting our own day-to-day life with the help of conscious mind. That is the greatest blunder we are doing. That is the greatest error. How far we have to, how much we can trust, how far we have to use our physical mind, our own conscious mind, to the extent there is a limitation. There is always a limitation. You must use conscious mind just in order to decide, in order to make decisions, in order to conduct day-to-day operations, only to that extent. If at all anything beyond that, anything you want to learn, anything you want to transform your own life, you must, and you want to really, you want to bring the greater change within yourself. You want to really enrich your own, the inner, your own, the so-called soul consciousness, and you want to mend your ways, and you want to get into the highly elevated life, in fact, and you want to become a great master, to whom you have to listen. You must listen to you must start listening at least from today. Start listening all the inner voices, the inner, so-called the inner, there is some kind of a murmuring going on always. Don't do this is not correct. What you are deciding and the way you are going is not correct. It keeps telling you inside. You observe, just keep quiet, stop your thinking mind first. Stop your thinking mind, just hold it, just halt. Then just halt and just keep quiet. Then from inside, something will be keep happening. Something keep telling. But what happens, friends? After 3 years, 5 years, that is stopped already. That means that's called subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is your inner self. That itself is you. You are that actually. The soul plus subconscious mind is equal to you, is equal to the human body or human system. So human system is equal to soul plus subconscious mind. Later on, the physical body has come into existence. Isn't it? So that's how, friends. So this subconscious mind, it keeps telling you, right? Many times, many times we get the inner guidance. For all the great masters, all the masters who are practicing continuous meditation day to day, day in and day out, they keep practicing meditation. Their inner will be always active. They get lot of messages. They get all inner guidance all the time. They keep getting the inner guidance, friends, because their subconscious mind is highly active. But for all other people who are not doing meditation, who are not into the spiritual path, and they do not know about the subconscious mind itself, and they do not know that there is something called subconscious mind exists within them, then how can they use it? As they don't know, they will never use it. Or they never care it, they will always ignore it. As it is completely ignored, what happened? The subconscious mind goes to the dormant condition. It never reopen. It never opens up. It's already closed. So that's how, friends, what happened throughout our life. We are missing such kind of the wonderful wisdom, the wonderful guide. That is the subconscious mind is the wonderful guide for us. It is the so-called, you can say, Wikipedia. It's a Wikipedia for us. So we are missing the link of that. We are missing the connectivity of it. And then what happens? We get into the conscious mind, and then somebody tells something, and you listen to somebody, you understand from somebody else, and then they keep guiding you. So a lot of the confusion, misleading, lot of everything happen in your conscious mind. Then you get into the so-called so many issues and health issues and physical issues and mental issues and financial issues, everything you'll get into. That's how the human being is suffering as on today, my dear friends. So that's why. So let me come back to the so-called our concept of acceptance, friends. Now, so what is that acceptance? Which we are, what has to be accepted first, friends? When we come to this physical planet, isn't it? Now we understood the power of our own subconscious mind, isn't it? So the first thing we need to accept is when we come to the physical, this spirit world, friends. When you are coming to the spirit world, we have chosen our body, we have chosen our parents, we have chosen the circumstances, we have chosen all the karmas to be faced here, to be burnt in that particular life. How many karma, how much karmas? 20%, 10% of our, so-called sanchita karmas we brought with us. Okay, we brought with us now. So life started as an infant. So like, maybe soul may be anything. It may be infant soul, baby soul, young soul, whatever soul it may be. So it has come here onto that planet. It is started growing now. Baby, youngster, then adult, and then all these stages. All so many stages are there for a physical body also, isn't it? Now you started your life. So what will happen? You get suddenly one disease, or you get somebody come and cheat you, and somebody come and hit you. So many things will happen, isn't it? At the same time, you have a parents, but they are not supporting you. And at the same time, many things like this in a one particular life, so many situations, so many things will be happening. But Ravi, you forgot one thing. You forgot one thing is you already accepted everything in the upper world. You already accepted. You accepted what? You accepted the whole situation of your life, whole design of your life, what you are going to lead on this earth planet. You already accepted. Then why you are repenting again? What is the reason you are repenting? So there is no question of repenting, because since you don't have spiritual wisdom, since you don't have this kind of the wisdom with you, you never know it. Then what happened? You start repenting after coming back to the earth planet when you are facing certain, this bad disease, right? And otherwise, if you face some kind of a loss, or somebody started scolding, isn't it? And your boss will not work with you properly, no kind of a harmony, isn't it? You're always unhappy. You're unhappy because of, you are occupied with some chronic illness, isn't it? So like that, many things may happen in one particular life. All these are happened because of we accepted these things, that I'm going through all these things. I will go through all these things. Still, I will run my life. I'll go through my life. I will go through all these odds and difficulties and the ill health and every situation. Then I'll come back again to the upper world. That's what the promise. That's what the soul agreement we have done in the upper world, my dear friends. When we accepted, when we agreed, then where is the question of repenting? Isn't it? So because we have no, so we have a lot of ignorance and we have no spiritual wisdom. So we get into the so-called the grief and sadness and worry and whatnot. Everything comes and occupy our physical body and physical mind. That's how we are suffering on this earth planet, my dear friends. So likewise, the first of all, accept your birth, accept the purpose of birth, accept the design of the birth, accept whatever happens on this earth planet, then everything looks beautiful for you. For example, somebody will come and scold you. Okay, fine. Okay, thank you. Right? So no need to take a reaction, no need to show any reaction there. If you start to showing reaction, what happens? The words will increase between both of you. The kind of the interaction dialogue between both of you will go on increase, and then it gets into the kind of the unparliamentary behavior, or kind of the awkward situation it becomes between both the two people. One start reacting to other person, isn't it? So that's how, friends, once you accept him, then say thank you, then you go out. Okay, you go out of from that place, then nothing will happen, right? So what happened to you? So what you lost? Did you lose anything by accepting that he says, okay, you're not good, you are so bad, this, that, all negative things he told about you, or he blamed you, or he judged you, right? Doesn't matter. He has done it. Yes, this is my karma, so which has to go through. I have to go through that karma. I have designed and came here. My design is already done. So just I'm executing the design what I had with me, with my, especially in my subconscious mind, everything known to my subconscious mind. Friends, remember always, everything what you are going through on this earth planet, everything is known already. The predetermined program is there within your subconscious mind. You're just experiencing it day to day, time to time. You are just experiencing all the different kind of experiences you are going through on the earth planet. That's all you are doing. So likewise, friends, so in the family, right, in the family, or in the business, or in the education, or anywhere, wherever you run your life, wherever you go through the life, right? So these kind of situations will come. So for example, so yeah, your kid, especially your kid, so what do? So you don't accept because you don't get a good marks. I don't accept because you don't behave as per you. How can you expect, or how can you expect a person to behave as per you? It's not possible because it's a different soul altogether. It has come with a different purpose. You came with a different purpose, isn't it? You came here with a different purpose and different set of karmas and different set of design. And the same way, your own child, though he may be your child, he came through you onto that planet. It doesn't mean that he has to listen everything what you say. Of course, he may have some difference with you, isn't it? So he came with a different purpose, he came with a different set of karmas and different design as such. So then what will happen, friends? Whatever you have to accept. Maybe his behavior or the kind of the day-to-day affairs may have little difference than what you expect, may have some error or may have some kind of a adjustment than exactly what you expect. Don't worry, just leave it for him. So leave it for him. But only thing is, if he's doing some mistakes because he's not a matured person, like on the physical planet, his mind is not yet matured. His conscious mind is not yet matured, isn't it? Of course, his subconscious mind is lost because we have not trained him. No parents are giving such a kind of training to any child in order to reactivate the subconscious mind after 5 years or 10 years. We are not doing it, but we can do it by giving meditation. By teaching meditation to your children, you can reactivate the subconscious mind which was closed at the age of 3 or 5 years. Now, just make them so provide an environment to your own children, right? So whatever the age it may be, after 7 years, 7, 10, whatever the age of our children, but start providing the environment so that they start activating their own subconscious mind. They become master in their life. Nothing else, my dear friends. They don't need after once their subconscious mind started working, friends. They become a wonderful beings. They become a great transformative people on this society. In this society, this kind of people are needed very much now in this current society, the current juncture of the human being, the human society. So I'm telling you that this kind of humanity is very much required. Because so when you're able to when child is able to access his subconscious mind, he gets the original wisdom. He gets the original wisdom from the cosmos, from the brahmanda, from the almighty. Then what will happen? Obviously, he work with that kind of the great wisdom. Then he tries to amend the society. He tries to keep the he tries to make a lot of orderliness in the society. He tries to bring the orderliness in the society with his own teachings, with his own the braveness, with his own the kind of the highest intellect and highest wisdom. He can do that. He will definitely achieve it. But we have to provide such a kind of environment to our children. So other than that, what we are doing is we always try to condemn the children, whatever they do. So what will happen first? The first thing is accepting ourselves. The first statement I'm trying to make on this in this session is first accept yourself. If you don't accept yourself, my dear friends, you cannot be accepted by any other person in this society or in this whole cosmos. First and foremost thing what you need to do, you have to accept yourself. That's all. So now, once you accept it, and that's called self-love. You're showing the greatest love upon yourself. The self-love is nothing but accepting yourself. So that is done successfully, isn't it? Now everybody will try to accept you. Definitely they'll accept you because you are living with yourself, you are loving with yourself, you are accepting yourself. So that's a wonderful thing, right? So after that, friends, now try accepting every situation. Try accepting every person as it is condition. There are no kind of a preconditions. There are no kind of a taglines. So if you are like this, I could have accepted. If you are like this, I could have liked you. If you could have spoken me like this, I could have helped you. No, there is no question of like that. There is no if and buts. So as it is condition, everybody you must love. Everybody you must accept as it is condition. You see somebody, so your child, right? Your child may do some mistakes, isn't it? Because his soul level or his soul consciousness is such a way that so definitely he will be doing that kind of mistakes. How does it matter? Just accept him. If at all you want to improve his situation, you can teach him, you can guide him, but don't scold him and don't condemn him, don't blame him. What happened? It leads to some kind of a inferiority complex within him. Then the same inferiority complex, his whole life he will continue. Then he cannot become a great human being. He cannot become a successful person in his own life. isn't it? So you'll be having that kind of inferiority complex because you already injected at the lowest age. Please don't do that. Just accept it. And first of all, a small things they do also. For example, they do a small things, small things they'll achieve. That point of time also, you must accept them. You must what you must do? You must applaud them. You must appraise them. So when you appraise them, applaud them, even small achievements also, then what will happen? They feel so great. So the so-called the consciousness will be expanded within them. So that's how, friends, you can convert a small, like a ignorant child. So ignorant child who doesn't have much wisdom, isn't it? So because of his own soul level consciousness, he maybe is at the lower soul level consciousness, but you can definitely convert him to the higher level, higher soul level, or you can upgrade his soul consciousness to the next level with your own guidance. That is why always try to accept your children, whatever they do, right? So just accept. If at all any negative things are there, try to explain them. You are not supposed to do like this. So this, if you do like this, these are the results. If you do like this, you get this kind of different results. Start explaining them. Start giving proper reasons. So many people, what happen? No? Many parents we observe. If children is asking something, they try to make them to set up. Immediately, they don't listen also properly. They're not even listening. So they don't have listening mode itself. They forgot that listening mode. Always they'll be in the upper hand. They try to make them to suppress. Whatever they're asking, you try to suppress. Don't do that. The reason is so they have some kind of a inquiriness. They have some kind of a questioning. So that kind of a inquiry character, the quality of inquiring, right? So that has to be promoted more and more. So in that life, they become a great human beings, friends. Likewise, so if you go to the, so then what will happen? Whatever like this, many situations comes in within you, isn't it? So now, for example, your financial situation is to an extent possible. It's not so great situation. For example, you're already suffering with losses or you're suffering with something else. What you need to do is first, there are other two things along with the so-called acceptance. Let me repeat that. So in the previous class, we already came to know the power of gratitude, and the other thing is forgiveness. These other two qualities, friends, you must continue along with the acceptance all the time. For example, I have in a situation where so I don't have much money. I have some little money. Then what we need to do? We need to tell the gratitude to the universe. First and foremost, we need to express the gratitude to the so-called the universe or the Almighty. Say that I have something. So whatever I have, I'm so happy. I'm so thankful to you. From my bottom of the heart, I am so much thankful to you. Very, very, very much thankful to you. So, oh my God, oh my Almighty, I am always, thankful to you for giving me this kind of opportunity, for giving me this kind of situation in my life. Finish. You express your gratitude, right? The universe has received it, right? With the gratitude, what you are doing, you are accepting indirectly. You are accepting your current situation, isn't it? The moment the this kind of communication happen, this kind of the experience is done by you, then what will happen? This universe starts giving more and more to you. More and more it starts giving to you. So see how beautiful it is. So otherwise, what happened? You try to force it always. I wanted this, I wanted that. So and then you grab it from somebody. You grab it from somebody. You try to cheat somebody. Do all the unnecessary things you have to do in order to achieve it. But if you do like this, what happened? The universe itself is giving to you. Universe itself is making you abundant. What else you wanted, friends? So always try to have this power of gratitude, the gratitude, the expressing gratitude is highly important for every given situation what you are going through today. If at all you don't have the proper, maybe you don't have kind of a proper situation, proper facilities. Somebody may not have a house, somebody may not have the vehicle, somebody may not have the job, somebody may not have anything, whatever it may be, lacking. So for any lacking also, you should never express in the negative way. You should express that whatever I have today, I am so happy. I am so thankful to you. I am so thankful to the universe. So this is the kind of expression has to come out of you, friends. So then that means what? You are accepting your situation. But what happened? In many of the houses you go and observe, they'll be keep fighting. You didn't provide this, this nothing is there in the house. the wife will be scolding on the husband, and then the husband will be scolding the children. You're not studying properly, you're not getting marks, you are a bad fellow, and I've given so much money, I spent so much money, still you're not, studying, and you are wasting my money and time, everything. So like this, what happens? Every house, instead of accepting and expressing gratitude, they always, go on expressing all the negative, their own negative apprehensions and negative vibrations towards the universe. What universe does? Tadastu. Whatever you express, it again gives back more and more. If you express negative vibrations, if you go on give negative qualities you are exhibiting, what happen? It tadastu means what? Those qualities will go on, improvise, then it comes to the dead end situation. It leads to the dead end situation where you will be falling into the trap. You'll be falling into the so-called the deepest, the deepest unrecoverable situation. So that is not required. The life is within our hands, my dear friends. If you follow these kind of, the great qualities, the life is very much within your hands. Along with this, when you do meditation, what happens? Meditation is the great support for all these qualities. If you keep doing meditation, these qualities you can always maintain in your life. No doubt about it. There is no question of doubt, friends. Okay. So likewise, so not only this forgiveness, friends, acceptance, forgiveness, and this gratitude. These three qualities are going to play major role. See, forgiveness. If you are not liking somebody, or if somebody, not liking you, then what will happen is the moment, if we forgive other person, if you have done something wrong to other person, or somebody has done wrong thing to you, right? Forgive him, forgive yourself, and forgive others also. Then what will happen? So the kind of negative vibrations within you, it will be cleansed completely. Completely will be cleansed. Then you'll be much more happy, and then you'll be healthy also, isn't it? So that's why the forgiveness also plays the highest and important role in your life, like acceptance, forgiveness, and then gratitude also. With these three qualities, friends, definitely you can lead a wonderful, abundant, healthy life, joyful life, peaceful life, whatever you wanted, you can achieve. So only thing is you need to accept every given situation, whatever it comes through your life. People comes through, situation comes through, and then after that, so there will be the kind of the diseases will come through. There will be a disease, one or other disease, and there can be other kind of a negative situations, difficult situations. Everything comes in your life. It comes and goes. Other thing also you need to understand. Anything comes, for example, somebody will be suffering. I got this problem. How do I come out of this problem? Then you'll be keep on suffering in his head, in his own life. Never ever think about it. See, it has come, it will go. The day has come, night will come. The day has come, night has gone. The night has come, day has gone, isn't it? Likewise, the happiness will come, the sadness will go. Sadness comes, happiness will go. It's a quite natural phenomena. You don't need to worry. The problem has come. Yes, of course, problem has come because you have chosen it in the upper world. You want to face that particular situation or problem. You want to learn from that. That is why you are chosen. Nobody else has given to you. I have nobody else, beside your father, mother, your all other colleagues or any other people. They have not forced anything on you. So it looks like, you got the problem from them. But in fact, that is not the thing. The inner meaning of it is the problem is given by from somebody, your colleague or your boss, whoever may be, they are giving the problem, but ultimately, in order to improve your soul, in order to improve your own soul qualities, the situation has come in front of you. This is a design which is selected by you very much in the spirit world. So that's why knowing this kind of, knowing this wisdom, we should never be repenting on any situation or anything we are going through in this earth planet, my dear friends. So with this, so friends, this is the kind of acceptance, the quality of acceptance is a very gigantic quality, is a wonderful quality. Everyone has to maintain this quality without fail, my dear friends. Okay. So thank you, friends. So for the spiritual wisdom, which we try to understand today, that is nature of acceptance quality, right? So friends, today, so welcome to the holistic lifestyle. Today, we try to understand about the holistic lifestyle, the part of holistic lifestyle. So we'll try to understand about the today's wisdom is the especially the alternative therapies, alternative treatments. Okay, so what are the alternative treatments, friends? So alternative treatments are many, especially friends, nowadays what happened? The Western method, Western medicine is quite popular. Okay, why it is quite popular is any kind of illness, they try to provide the temporary relief, and you also get the faster relief. You think that you got a fast relief, but what happened is there are the equal amount of side effects also comes along with that, because it's a chemical medicine. And also the all the allopathic medicines, English medicine, they are very strong medicines. Always understand. So always remember they are very strong doses. So one supposed to not take that kind of a strong doses. It may relieve, for example, they give a headache, for a headache they give a one painkiller. What happens that that painkiller or the headache tablet, it go and cuts the message. Whatever the message comes from the brain to that part, that communication will be there, no? So that particular communication will be cut off. So that communication will be cut off. Because the communication is cut off, what will happen? So you don't feel the headache, but your headache is not gone. Your headache is not cured. So any problem, any disease must be cured from the roots. So that particular phenomena is not existing in the so-called the modern science or modern medical system or allopathic or the English medicine. So that is why what I'm trying to say here, Western medicine has become famous because of their own marketing strategy and because of their own, forcing a lot of the governments to adopt it. Already they have achieved it. They have achieved it. That's why they are going through the entire, throughout their, if you see the throughout the entire world itself. So that is more acceptable now, more predominant actually, isn't it? But there are definitely negative repercussions are there, negative results are going on, and many people are suffering because of the so-called bad consequences, or otherwise you can say adverse drug reactions. Especially many people are suffering, and they are entering into the deepest the problems of health, especially friends. So with this, what I would like to tell you is there are many other methods which are developed in India, in the ancient India as well, the eastern part of it, like China and India. So all these places, all this the eastern part of the world, so many of the systems are developed. So many systems are there. So such as an example, for example, Ayurveda, homeopathy, of course, came from the Western only. It has come from the Western, but it has got a different qualities. The homeo system itself is developed by a English doctor who was actually frustrated from the so-called allopathy system. Then he came out and started the homeopathy. So homeopathy is also very, you can say, like a soothing and a natural way of treating the any disease for that matter. But at the same time, homeopathy, all other Eastern methods, what do? They try to work from the root level, root cause. What is the root? See, for example, I got a headache. Why the headache has come? Is the headache is because of your teeth pain? Is the headache is because of your eyes pain? Is the headache is because of your you got a gastric? Is the headache is because of some other reasons? So all this has to be known, this has to be studied. If you go to any allopathy doctor, go and sit with him. First and foremost thing, what will do? What happens? He will ask. The moment you say what will happen, start writing test 1, 2, 3, 4. Go and get this testing done. After getting the testing, you go through that, and then you find, okay, this parameter is more, this parameter is less. Okay, if this is the case, then medicine will be there. Then list of medicine. Okay, you will select this medicine is for this medicine is for this. But do you feel that this is a organic approach, or is it a complete approach, 360 degrees approach? No, it is not the solution. What he is doing, he is treating what? He is treating the symptoms. You should never treat the symptoms of the person, my dear friends. What you should do, you should not do. Symptoms of the person should not be treated. You should treat the person. The person or the patient. You have to, that's like a holistic approach. What is the holistic approach? You must treat the person, not the symptoms of the person. So if you start, curing the symptom of the person, what happens? Then the root cause is not touched. Only you are working on symptoms, but the root cause is lying there only. Then after some days, 1 day, 2 days, or one week or whatever, again it comes back. In a different way, it comes back. That's what I say. Side effects, adverse drug reactions, all this will happen, friends. So that is why any medical system, whatever the alternate medical systems or the alternate therapies which you are discussing today, they're all going to work from the on the root cause. Number one. Number two. So how do you treat a disease? How do you treat a person? So a person to a person has to come out of the ill health, or you want to become a healthy person again. From the ill health to healthy person, what should be done? What should be done is that person must be enabled. It means within that person, whatever the so-called immunity power or his own inner doctor, basically we call it as inner doctor. So that immunity power you have to boost up. You have to give a hand to it, and the immunity power has to be boosted. So any other techniques, whatever all other techniques of Eastern method or the alternate medicine system which we are discussing today through the PPT, the help of PPT, so they are going to boost the immunity of a person. The moment the immunity of the person is increased, my dear friends, any disease or that name any disease that will be cured by your own physical body. You got ability to cure the disease, right from the roots level, because you got a highest immunity power. So that's how these systems will work. So let's see the list of the systems which are available for us in the society. So which you may not be aware of, but with this session, you'll be able to go through and you'll be able to understand. Then definitely you can use in your practical life, daily life. Right. Friends, you can see here. So these are the alternative therapies. What is the first one? Homeopathy, electro-homeopathy, which you have discussed earlier also. Homeopathy, how does it work? It works on the principle of like cure likes. Right? Like cure likes. And also it is going to, what it does is, it is going to boost up the so-called vital force in the energy body. So with which your resistance power will increase so that you'll be able to fight against any disease. There is no question of symptomatical treatment here. There is no question of symptomatical treatment. It is to the person. It is to increase or augment, and it is to hike his own boosting or hiking or boosting his own immunity power. That's all need to be done, right, friends? So that's why Ayurveda, Panchakarma. What Ayurveda does? We have nature five elements within us, isn't it? We are constructed with nature five elements. If there is any imbalance within the so-called these five elements, it leads to a disease, or it leads to Vata, Pitta, Kapha dosha, Tridosha. Any imbalance in the Tridosha, what happen? It leads to a disease. Well, then what should be done? Yes, you correct your so-called the lifestyle. You correct the food style. Your whatever the intake of the food and your lifestyle. Both you correct. Then your so-called all the imbalance of the nature five elements will get balanced out. Then your disease will disappear. So that's how this Ayurveda is wonderful. The wonderful medical system is we say it's alternative, but I don't treat all these are alternative. These are actually main systems. So Western method is an alternative system. We should say that. We should never accept that the allopathy or English medicine is a main system. So it looks like it's a predominantly going on in the society, but that is not actual system. That's not the main system. Main systems are what we are discussing now, right? Yoga and pranayama. Friends, yoga and pranayama. Even see Ayurveda, friends. Let me tell you, Ayurveda is most of the times it prevent the disease itself. It tries to prevent the diseases not to occur inside us, because it provides the method of abhyanga fasting. So many things are there, right? With those things, what happen if you follow them? You won't get any disease. That's why the Ayurveda is meant for mostly so preventing of diseases. So it's very 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 helpful Ayurveda. And homeopathy, of course, not prevention, to cure the diseases. Homeopathy is much helpful. Okay, so all the bacteria, viral disease, anything. So it's very very good. Anyway, so yoga pranayama. Again, same yoga and pranayama. Yoga means yogasanas. Pranayama means breathing exercises. Very, very helpful to cleanse, your physical body, isn't it? Now, naturopathy. Yes, naturopathy is one thing. Yes. Here you see all the food, the direct food, whatever naturally available from the trees or the so-called plants. We pluck it and then directly eat. But at the same time, you can't, of course, eat a rice, the raw rice, and all, you can't eat. That's going to damage your kidneys and everything, because it cannot be digested. So hard food. So what, of course, that has to cook. But otherwise, so all other things, if you go on, what happen? For example, carrot, beetroot, all these things, we go and cook, what happens? So all the inside, whatever minerals and vitamins, they'll be just died. They'll be died. That is why you see here, so you take any rich people or poor people. So everybody what is doing without knowing the value of the direct food or a natural food, everybody go and cook. That is why you see even in the rich family also they get cancer. Why do they get a cancer? Because as they're eating, keep on eating this kind of the food which is doesn't have any vitamins or whatever. Because we cook that at the what temperature? 300, 400 degrees. At 300, 400 degrees, when we cook any food, will it retain any of its all these so-called proteins or whatever you call it as a vitamins, minerals, everything will be lost, friends. So that is why naturopathy is so popular now. I mean, so it is going to cure any disease, which I already explained you the detoxification life cycle or the anarokya dinacharya. It's all already I explained you in the previous classes, right? That means, friends, naturopathy is going to cure every disease just with the consumption of the direct food. Just observe. You only observe. You just take a example. For example, I'm telling you take birds, animals, all these things. Well, how do they live? They just depends on nature. Of course, they believe and they trust blindly in the nature. That's why they live with the nature. They don't afraid of anything. They don't afraid of so-called raining. They don't afraid of a lot of too much heat. Nothing. They won't worry about anything because they trust their father. They trust their God, right? That's how they're leading their life, isn't it? So at the same time they eat direct food what is available in the existence in the nature. That is why they don't need doctors, they don't need any hospitals, isn't it? They won't get any diseases. But why human being only getting diseases? Because whatever available in the nature, we bring it and cook it and spoil it and then we eat, isn't it? So that's how we are doing. So that is why now and then what you do, stop the food, stop the cooked food. At least once in a day, either in the evening, the best time is in the evening food. So evening food, if you can't do that, what you have to do, if you keep it in the afternoon food. Afternoon time, morning time you can take sufficient and little large quantity. Afternoon, just go with the salad, the fresh salad with all the variety of vegetables, different colors of vegetables, isn't it? Just put it, then eat, and then night light food, and then close it, isn't it? So likewise, friends, if you do that, naturopathy, with the naturopathy method, what will happen? Every disease will get its own cure because it provides lot of prana shakti. If you eat direct food, what is the advantage? All the nutrients directly to supply to your physical body, and also all the physical what you call prana shakti will be supplied to your physical body directly from the this plant-based food. Okay, so that's you have to remember, friends. Naturopathy so essential. Now, acupuncture, acupressure, which we have been discussing, we have 356 energy centers in the physical body. So all the energy centers can be keep activating so that the energy flow to the first particular organ which got affected, which got impacted, will be corrected back, right? By activating a particular energy center through the needles, that is acupuncture, through your own hands or some other person can help you. That's called acupressure. That's only difference, nothing else, right? It's also wonderful. Now, marma therapy. Marma therapy, friends, is a part of Ayurveda, which is developed by our ancient rishis, but wonderful science. Any orthopedic issues, any nerve-related problems, all these things, paralysis, somebody got paralysis, to correct the paralysis also, this will help a lot. Aromatherapy. Mostly this is practiced by Keralites, especially experts are there in Kerala only. So very less experts are there in the outside, outside areas, other cities also. Very less people are there. But so definitely this is going to, for example, a slip disc is there, or this epilepsy, or the paralysis attack has happened. So all this kind of all so-called, anything nerve-related thing, it will adjust, it will correct very, very easily. For example, sciatica pain. So it's sciatica pain. If you go to allopathy, what happen? You go on, give the medicine. Then finally he says, I will cut this, I will cut that. Always, you try to do that. So don't allow that. Just take the aromatherapy for any kind of, all these nerve-related and bone-related matters. Definitely is going to help a lot. Okay, so that's all, friends. Now, music therapy. So what has happened? Nada Dhyana. Music. Now we are doing music meditation every day, right? So that's how much effect will be there on the physical body. The great effect will be there. All the great vibrations, positive vibrations will enter into our physical body. That also conducts some healing within you. That's why music therapy is so essential. Music meditation, music, listening to the music. Whenever your mood is not good, what will happen? You go and just listen to the music. That will correct automatically. Well, that has got power. Music has got power. It will definitely, that is the energy it has got, isn't it? Like the aromatherapy. Friends, aromatherapy means what? You will be smelling. For example, some of the oils will be there. You just, smell them, nicely smell them. Take a deep breathing with the smell. So that is going to cure some of the diseases, or, the different environment within you will be corrected. Bad environment, whatever. Now, chiropractic method, friends. What is chiropractic method? Again, this is just, adjusting your skeleton. For example, if some slip disc, this, that, like in a Marma only, but chiropractic method is developed by America, not India. It's not Indian system, it's developed by, actually similar to Marma only. They just developed and again introduced as a chiropractic method. So which also helps, kind of back pain, knee pain, or whatever the pains you undergo, right? Some kind of orthopedic problems, all that will be corrected by chiropractic method, friends. So this also you can go through. It's available in the society. And holistic food, nutrition, holistic lifestyle. This we know, right? We have been learning from so many classes, isn't it? Now, detoxification lifestyle. That's what part of detoxification lifestyle. What are those? So we conduct fasting regularly, like fasting in a particular regular intervals we do, and as well Abhyanga enema therapy. All this, so-called the cleansing therapies, which are all very, very important, the part of a detoxification lifestyle, friends. Please follow that. Then you'll be all the time healthy. No doubts. No doubt about that. Now, Siddha medicine developed in Tamil Nadu portion. In that, Tamil Nadu, they are very popular in the Siddha medicine. Of course, that is also made from the plant-based only. Very, very helpful, right? And Unani. Unani is actually developed by Arabic countries. Basically, when the Mughal and the Arabic people have invaded India, so this also introduced into India. That's called Unani. Unani is developed by Arabic countries. Basically, it is also from the all the plants and all these things only. And energy healing, friends. The energy healing is again wonderful one, right? If somebody is suffering, sitting in the house, you just request one healer, pranic healer, Reiki healer. So what they do, they transmit the energy to you. If they know your face or a photo, if you share, then what they do, they start sending the energies towards you. Definitely is going to cure. That is the wonderfulness of, say, energy healing, my dear friends. So you can definitely use it and you can recommend to other people. So it doesn't require which disease you are suffering. Just they send the energy, you receive the energy, then it will correct back. That means it goes to a cellular level and then it operates on you. That is the greatness of so-called energy healing. Meditation, of course, meditation is wonderful tool. The great spiritual science, the part of spiritual science, isn't it? Wonderful. Seed therapy, friends. What is seed therapy? So especially you say you take energy centers on the hands, especially on the hands. What happens? There are many energy centers connected to many organs. But if at all any particular issue you are facing with respect to one organ, just find out that particular energy center in the palm. So locate it. On that you put one seed. For example, pepper seed. Put it, then put a tape on that. Then what will happen? The continuous, instead of pressing all the time with the thumb, you are just giving one pressure through a pepper, so that keep on apply pressure for just keep it like that 3 or 4 hours. 3 or 4 hours, keep it, and then what will happen? That particular disease related to that organ will be cured. So that's how it works. That's called seed therapy. Now, sound therapy, of course, sound waves, vibrations, going to be wonderful. Now, color therapy. See, for example, friends, you can keep seeing the color, different colors in the bedroom. Your clothes, the different color kind of clothes you will be taking, different colors also, right? Different colors are paints on the walls. So like that, if you keep seeing different colors, every color has got a quality of healing characteristics. That does happen. It also happens, friends. So that's why we can use it. Pyramid therapy. Pyramid energy and pyramid is a powerful sacred geometry which receive highest amount of cosmic energy. We all know that. So it's going to be a wonderful thing where you can be treated any of diseases. Also, if you do meditation, it will be 3 times more powerful. Even the disease curing also compared to any outside curing of any disease under the pyramid, it will be healed faster, 3 times faster it will be healed, my dear friends. Okay. So with this, these are the various alternative therapies. So try to we request all of you. So if you go through any kind of ailments, first take a help of these therapies. If at all not possible, only the allopathy helps only in a few occasions, only 5% occasion. What is the 5%? It involves some accident happen. If an accident happen, then you will be rushing to that. And if it has somebody fallen completely sick, you want to give a personal care. Of course, the kind of instruments and things are available, facilities available in modern medical system, they can sustain their life for quite some time. So for some time, not for long time. Okay. So that's how you can use it in an emergency basis. This medical system is much of useful for emergency basis, not for normal use. Normal use, 95%. All these other techniques, what I told today, please use it. Then you will become better all the time. Right, friends? Now, finally, friends, part of home remedies, asthma. What is asthma? Asthma, this particular disease comes with many reasons, not one reason. But this is a strange and very dreadful respiratory disease, basically, which is caused by, so of course, hundreds of many other reasons are there. Some of the reasons, if you see, dust, lot of dust, cold weather, cloudy weather, right? Spraying of chemicals, pesticides by just breathing that also, and consumption of soft drinks and smoking alcohol and everything. So with this, these kind of things, it definitely comes. But the strange thing is, once it comes to any person, for example, friends, so what will happen is, so all the time, it will be like as if it will be there till the death, it will continue. That's what, many people assume that. But you can also come out of this asthma also. That's very much possible. Just what we need to do is, let me show some of the so-called the holistic lifestyle, some of the lifestyle techniques. After that, I'll give some home remedies also. You can follow that. So that's how this asthma can be cured first. So this is very, very important because it's a dreadful disease where you get difficulty in breathing, basically. So you get some kind of a difficulty. So the whatever the breathing you are keep taking, right? Some kind of difficulty comes where slowly, so that leads to, in fact, death also sometimes. If at all asthma gets more and more increased, so the breathlessness happens, then that leads to death also. That's why be careful about it. So, but definitely with your sincere efforts, you can come out of it through all the methods what we mentioned here, like homeopathy, Ayurveda, everything is best, my dear friends. We have tested every situation. We have tested so many diseases. We have tested. They work wonders right now. See some of the natural lifestyle. Let's see. So what are the lifestyle techniques we have to natural lifestyle? Asthma sufferers should take head bath regularly. After head bath, dry the air properly. Use hot water or cold water per bath. Anything is okay. And second technique. So do not use soap or shampoo. Use sigakai powder or groundnut powder for the bathing and head bath as well as the body bathing. Now, do not use any chemical substances. Any chemicals, for example, so you are using chemical so-called moisturizer for applying to your physical body or face. That's also wrong. Anybody who's suffering from asthma, it will be aggravated, right? Don't do that. Now, what are the home remedies, friends? The home remedies, one of the home remedy, add equal amount of sunti, pepper, small kipli, grind it into powder. Make a powder of that. All this, make a powder and make a decoction and consume it daily in the morning and evening. That's all. Right? So if you do that, so you get a powder, then with that, you can make a decoction and consume it daily. Morning and evening, it is going to definitely help. That's one of the remedy I would like to give you. Second remedy is 6 grapes, dry grapes are there, no? Soaked in honey. In the honey, you soak it, then consume it. Consume it once a day on empty stomach. That's going to be greatly helpful. Then finally, 1 cup of water, 2 spoons of guar, friends. 1 cup of water, 2 spoons of guar must be mixed and then take it on the empty stomach. This is also going to cure asthma. Okay, guar means like it's a distilled form of the gomutra. Direct gomutra you should never drink. Okay, it's very hard. It's going to damage some of the organs also, friends. Don't do that. Okay. Maybe literally you can take, but not to the every day, continuously. We should never do it. So these are friends. So these are the home remedies basically in order to cure the asthma. Friends, there is one more wonderful mudra is there today. Let's discuss about this mudra. So wonderful mudra for especially the treatment of asthma. What is that mudra? It's called asthma mudra. How to do that? Very simple. So these both hands we should practice. With the both hands, you must practice every mudra. Both must be clean. Then you should not have the so-called the nails clean. You have to keep it clean. So now you just take the both hands nearer. So what you do is this middle finger is there, no? You bend it. You bend it and touch only on the nails portion. See here, the both nails just touching. I am touching like this, and then all other hands are extend outwards. It's like this. What you do is you keep it on the lap or on the chest area or lap. Then keep it for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, whatever the time available for you. So if at all anybody suffering from asthma, the best technique, okay, best mudra. So this is how we need to do the mudra. It's called asthma mudra, friends. This must be done how much? How long? 30 to 50 minutes in one shot. Then if you are not able to, 20 minutes morning, 20 minutes afternoon, 20 minutes evening. That also you can do. After this, the prana mudra must be practiced. See here, prana mudra must be practiced. It's also very mudra, very good mudra. So after every mudra, practice prana mudra. The prana mudra is going to be working. I mean, any other mudra. For example, today we have learned the asthma mudra. After asthma mudra, if you do this, what happen? Asthma mudra will start functioning the double effect. That's going to work in a very refined manner. So that's how the benefit of every mudra, you can increase it by adding prana mudra at the end. So that's why we do every day prana mudra after a particular mudra, after a therapeutic mudra, especially, friends. So, right, friends. So thank you so much for listening so patiently till now. So all the great wisdom and everything we try to share to the extent possible. So thank you so much and dhanyavad. So anybody having questions, you can ask a few questions. Then we'll close the session. Right. Anybody is having any experience, please share that also. Or
Sir, can you explain me about Panchakarma? What is that?
yeah.
I would like to know about Panchakarma.
Panchakarma, there are five karmas are there. Okay. Basti, Bhavana and Dauti, and then this bloodletting is there, and Virechana is there. So these will be done by Ayurvedic center. Okay, Ayurvedic center, you can go and get it done. So that is only whenever you have particular problem, you should consult doctor, except Abhyanga Snana. Abhyanga Snana, you can do, of course, it's normally available and you can go and get it done without any task of doctor prescription. But all other things, you should take proper prescription and go. Okay, even Virechana, for example. Virechana also you can do it at your home with the enema kit itself. Enema kit is available, isn't it? So like that also you can do. Okay.
Thank you, Master.
Yeah. Right. So, friends, now almost we have reached about 17th day today, right? Another 5 more days left now. So we'll be having these sessions, all the sessions we are sharing wisdom in every class. One wisdom we are keep on sharing. So in 5 days, shortly we are going to close. Okay. So I think all the other WhatsApp participants also must use this opportunity. In fact, okay, right. Any questions, friends? You can ask. Any sharing you want to do, you can do sharing. Okay. Right. If no questions, we'll close it. So thank you so much. Thanks for joining the session and thanks for giving the opportunity for Mahavatar Foundation. Dhanyavad to all of you. Namaste. Namaste. Namaste.